Welcome back to the channel, folks. I don't know how I feel about my hair right now. I don't like the way that it's like sitting. I don't know if I vibe with that. I kind of want it to like be a little more, not like that. Oh my God. Anyway, today's video is going to be all about, so you know how I'm like trying to use palettes that I have in my collection that I haven't used yet? I'm going to be doing a look with this Icee palette, and we're going to be doing poolside vibes because it's summer and I feel like I've been really like all my videos recently, maybe not all of them, but a lot of my videos recently have been like, ooh, summer vibes. So we're going to continue with that. We're going to play with the summer vibes and I'm going to be doing like a poolside sort of a look with this. Not that I would wear eyeshadow to a pool because that's kind of psycho, but like look at these beautiful colors. I want to do like a beautiful blue, like pool water inspired kind of a video, or kind of a look kind of a video. Anyway, so I'm gonna make it short and sweet because I have to edit this and get it up. Let's just do this thing though. I think I'm gonna start with this one. Is that the right shade to start with, or is this the right shade? I think I'm gonna start with this one. I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna start in my crease and I'm gonna pack it on with these like pastel-y blues. It's best to really like pack it on. And then I'll do a little bit of blending after. Hopefully I'm lit well enough. I realized that when I do these videos, I end up getting a headache afterwards, and I think it's either because of the bright light in my face or because when I am editing, I'm like getting hyper focused and it's irritating my head. Mostly because I'm like blind, and when I'm like hyper focusing on the screen, the little phone screen, because I film these and edit them on my phone, so I feel like, you know, doing that, I wind up giving myself a headache. How do we feel about this so far? I'm always so worried with these pastel blues that I'm gonna make myself look a little dead, but I think I did a good job with that. I kind of like patted it out as I went instead of like doing the blending motion, and I think that that worked really well. I packed it on and I just kind of tapped it out. I think that worked. I think that looks really nice. I'm kind of just going with my gut on this. I'm gonna use this shade here. Oh, these have names. Should I say the names? I used Frozenated. That was the first one. And now I'm using Blue Raspberry. So I'm gonna take a smaller brush and I'm just kind of going with what I feel here. So hopefully it all works out. I'm gonna take it on the outer part of the lid and a little into the crease. Just kind of like this. I need a little more than that. I feel like my throat is dry or something. Like as I'm trying to talk, I feel like I'm like, ooh, I hope this works out. I'm kind of going with that same like technique of patting it out as much as I can, because I feel like that worked really nicely. Ooh, that looks good. I need to bring it up a little higher over here. But do I need to add more product, or do I just kind of keep going like this? I think this is working. Okay. And then I'll probably just deepen up a bit on the outer corner with the deepest shade in the palette. I was actually just watching Christy Carlson Romano's podcast on YouTube. She has like her podcast channel on YouTube. Originally, so I started watching Christy Carlson Romano's YouTube channel when she was doing, she's gone through so many different formats on YouTube. Something's definitely up with my throat right now. What the heck? But she's done so many different formats on YouTube. Like for a while there, she was doing a thing where she was like going on these walks and just like talking about different things. And I loved that. I think that was like 2020, 2021. That was when I found her YouTube channel and started watching it. And I loved that. But then she like changed the format and started doing the podcast thing. And I was like, oh, I'm not really super into podcasts. So I didn't like jump on it right away. But then more recently, she had, I think she had Chelsea from That's So Raven on. I can't remember her real name. Oh, Annalise. I don't remember her last name, but she had her on, and I was like, oh my God, I love her. I'm gonna watch this. And so I watched it, and it was brilliant. And I watched a whole bunch more of the episodes. It had been a while since I had watched anything on the channel, so it was super fun to like go back and watch all the episodes that I had missed. I just had a hard time saying episodes. I'm gonna use Melted, the deepest shade, and I'm just gonna kind of deepen up. But yeah, so I started watching the channel again, and it's so good. Like I love it. But she just had Trisha Paytas on, and it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people hate Trisha Paytas, and it seems like she kind of did that on purpose. Like she kind of drew the haters on purpose. Just trying to like bring this out a little, but it kind of looks psycho. Trisha Paytas is definitely the kind of person who really just wanted to be like famous and wanted to be known, and she definitely went about it the wrong way. But I don't know. I don't think that she's necessarily like a freaking evil person. I think she's just a little strange. I've definitely felt like watching her. Oh, this is too much now. I'm doing too much. It's too much. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I feel like watching her kind of like posting stuff about her daughter and stuff is kind of like it seems a little exploitative. But I don't know. I don't want to like judge too harshly. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of that light shade, or wait. I'm having a thought. I think I'm gonna go in with Glacial, which we did not use before. Look, it's me. And I'm gonna kind of put some of that out here. Should I use the same brush? Yeah, I'm just gonna use the same brush. But anyway, I don't know. I don't want to like judge too harshly, because like I don't really know her, but she just definitely goes to the beat of her own drum. She's an unusual character. Last summer, I don't think I went swimming once, like literally not even once. I feel like I really need to make sure that I do that this year, because like I do miss that. I love swimming. I've taken this to a very psycho place, as you can see. Hopefully I can make it look okay. I feel like I always do this with blue. I always just take it a little too far, because I don't know, blue with my skin tone, I feel like it has to be super dramatic. Otherwise I look ill. So I always end up going a little nuts, you know? I'm gonna start using some shimmers. I'm gonna use this one here, Icee. I'm just gonna kind of put it out here as I continue to talk about pools. So yeah, like last year I really didn't use the pool at all, and like my in-laws have a pool, and like I really should be going over there and swimming, right? But like, I don't know. It's always like the fantasy of like, oh, I'm gonna go hang out at the pool, it's gonna be so nice, but then I'm always like such a sissy about like cold water, and I think that my in-laws pool is probably not super cold, like they do have it heated, but I'm still always just like, what if it's chilly? I think on the rest of the lid I'm gonna use this shade, Chillin'. Does that seem like a good idea? Should I use the same brush or should I use a different one? I'm like not cleaning these brushes properly. I don't have anything here. I'm literally rubbing it off on my arm like a sociopath. But I've always loved the pool. I've always loved swimming. Like once I get used to the chilly water, I really vibe with the pool situation. I used to go on trips to Florida with my family every summer, and I would just be in the pool all day long. And then I would get like that like feeling in here, like in my throat, where it was like the irritation because I had probably been inhaling a little bit of water all day long. And so it would get a little irritated. That was always fun. I used to spend so much freaking time in the pool. How do we like this? How do we feel about this? I'm vibing with it. I think it's turning out nice. You guys, let me know your favorite pool memories in the comments. Let me know. What's your favorite memory of being by the pool? I don't really know what mine is. It's kind of unfair for me to be like, tell me your favorite pool memory. And then I'm like, I don't even know what mine is. I don't have a specific one. I do definitely remember though, like when Pirates of the Caribbean came out, or the Caribbean, however you want to pronounce it. I always like wanted to pretend to be Jack Sparrow by the pool. It was like something that I think about that a lot. Like when that movie came out and I was like spending a lot of time in the pool that summer, pretending that I was Jack Sparrow. I'm gonna take a little bit of shadow underneath. Which one do I want? I guess I'll use Blue Raspberry, that one, because it's like kind of mid-tone. Just kind of take it there. Can you even see that on camera at all? I feel like I'm so random in this video. I was like talking about Trisha Paytas, and then I was talking about the pool and Pirates of the Caribbean, and now I'm just like back to the makeup. It's been a weird, like, I don't know, week, more than a week. I don't know, things have been weird. So when it comes to filming and stuff, I don't know, I just haven't been super focused. I just knew that I wanted to use this palette and do like a cute little kind of pool inspired look. I don't know how pool inspired this looks though. This looks a little more like just, I don't know, psychotic. I'm gonna take just this fluffy brush and I'm just gonna blend out here because this is crazy. It's crazy. I'm gonna apply some of this Chillin' Shimmer on the center of my lid with my finger because it pops a lot more with the finger. Wow, look at that. It's like a whole different beast with the finger. Completely different situation. See that? These Glamlite shimmers are so freaking pretty. Did I even say that this was a Glamlite palette? I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this frosted, or not frosted, Icee palette. Okay, I think this looks a little psycho. Okay, I'm gonna do some liner, and by liner, I mean I'm gonna use Empowered again, and I'm gonna use the gel shade because I've been loving that. And then I'll do some mascara, I guess, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so obviously this is one of those situations where I lost control. This is one of those things where they just kept getting bigger and bigger, the wings, I mean. And then I turned into, I don't know, an Egyptian or something. I kind of did this thing where I brought it into the crease, the liner, which is pretty cool looking. Also, not sisters, not twins, maybe cousins, but like distant cousins who like live across the country from one another. They've never met. That's the situation that I have going on with the wings. But yeah, I have some mascara on from Fenty. I did kind of a quick application for the mascara. I didn't want to like go too crazy with it, although I guess it doesn't matter because I look crazy anyway, right? I don't know. I just don't want to have to clean it off later. I feel like I need some kind of little bit of like shimmer underneath. Do we want to give that a try? I'm gonna take this brush that I used for the shimmer before, and I'm gonna take like the side of it. I'm gonna go like this. Just get some of the shimmer that I used on my lid. And I'm gonna like, oh baby, this could be the wrong decision. I'm just gonna press some here. I said press and then I was like swiping. This is like maybe slightly ill-advised, especially because I already have mascara down there. But I'm just trying to get a little bit of shimmer and sparkle on the lower lash line because I just feel like I need it. You know? Don't you just feel like it needs it? I look a little bit like, I mean, it's not as dramatic, but it kind of looks like Jocelyn from The Idol in her music video, the like makeup that she had for the music video. She had like that really dramatic like liner situation. You know? I mean, did anyone else watch that show? Okay, how do we feel about all that? Does that look cohesive? Does it look like it came together? Did it come together? I don't know. Is this giving you pool vibes or is this giving you just like psychotic? Is it giving you Egyptian vibes? There's like a screaming child. That's not conducive to filming. Okay, I think that that's all that I'm gonna do. I don't want to like go ham. My voice is being weird. There's a child outside. I think I'm gonna end it here, but I hope that you enjoyed. I did finally get to use this lovely palette from Glamlite. Beautiful. It's, you know, the same gorgeous Glamlite quality. I will be using it again in the near future. This doesn't look right. Hold on. Okay, I just brought that down just a little bit more over there, but it's still, it doesn't match. Anyway, so I guess this is the look. Does it, work? Does it? I don't know, but I guess that's it. So that's one palette down of the 8 that I told myself I was gonna use by the end of the summer. Beautiful palette. I'm sure I'll use it again. I don't want to say soon, but maybe before the end of the summer I'll use it again. I actually kind of want to do a video where I do, or maybe just a look, and I'll post it on Instagram, but where I use the blue Icee palette and the kind of like red pink one. I think it's red Icee technically, but it's got reds and pinks in it. So maybe that'll happen at some point, maybe not, who knows. So how do you feel about this look? Let me know in the comments. I hope you don't think that it's too nuts. If you're new here, if you enjoyed, you can subscribe. I do post every Sunday and every Wednesday. Hopefully I'll get a little bit more inspired in the near future. I've just been very off lately. I hope that you enjoyed this one anyway, though. And yeah, check me out again on Sunday. I hope that you have a great week in the meantime. And yeah, I'll be seeing you then. Peace.